Previously on the Dream Team Saga.
Now what we have here is the Dream Team, but not how they usually wrestle. Today, we're going to see how they are as single superstars. Billy Gunn, he has listed a challenge for them both to go one-on-one against him.
Oh, and a brutal spinning kick from Jack Thunder. And the Famouser!
Famouser!
That might be it.
This has got to be it! And it is.
Oh my god, he's busted Billy Gunn open!
Oh! But we know what this is. Crash of Thunder!
Oh my god, I think Cam Lightning got busted open on that buckle. Billy Gunn hits the Famouser!
And that is it.
Billy Gunn beats both members of the Dream Team.
Kicked your ass. Hey, you lost two, alright? You lost two. We lost separately last week. We win together this week.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ring of Honor. Today, we have the Dream Team back in action with Billy Gunn in their corner this week against Mansoor and Mark Briscoe. Now, Dan, after last week with both of these men going up against Billy Gunn by themselves, how do you think that will take a toll on tonight's match?
Well, one can only assume that there's a lot of trading in between these two matches. God knows they need it. And what better way to test that out by coming up against Mark Briscoe and Mansoor.
Yes, now they both had matches against Billy Gunn last week, so let's see if hopefully Mr. Ass has trained them. And here we are getting right into the match. Jack Thunder is kicking things off against Mansoor here.
I mean, clearly Billy Gunn sees something in these two after decimating one of them and beating the other. Even though he won both of these matches, he clearly sees something in these two.
100%. I mean, Cam Lightning really hurt Billy Gunn last week. Let's see if he can hurt his opponents this week.
Cam maybe telling Jack off for doing something. I'm not too sure what that was, but words were said. Words were definitely said.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and a little bit of teamwork there, trying to get Mansoor down. And there is that teamwork that we saw a couple weeks ago, but it was the other way around. So maybe Billy Gunn has mainly been working on getting them to work as a team a bit better. You know, more tags, so they're a bit fresher going into the match.
Yes, I mean, it was very impressive, very fluid. It seems like they know each other inside and out.
What a combination there from Jack Thunder.
And looking straight at Billy Gunn afterwards. Maybe looking for some approval there.
Maybe. What are we going to see here? Oh, and Cam flies.
That looks devastating every single time we see it.
I mean, you got to imagine a 6'7", near 300-pound man flying at you. But I also just think how bad that must be for Jack's back.
Yeah, it's a very good point. It's a very good point. He probably needs a rest after that.
100%. Okay, we're seeing Mark Briscoe in the match for the first time. Now, what can he do? I mean, I think it's a bit of an unusual team, Mansoor and Mark Briscoe together.
Very much so, yes. Mark Briscoe is a very difficult person to prepare for in the best of times. Very erratic, very, dare I say, crazy. And to have him with a partner you wouldn't expect, it begs the question, how do you prepare for this? Well, it seems like they're doing a pretty good job so far.
I would think so, as Jack spurring on the crowd there. I mean, you've got Mark Briscoe, who is such a big striker, but he can also fly. And then you've got Mansoor, who is maybe one of the best high flyers around at the moment.
Well, yes, exactly right. A man with no fear is Mark Briscoe. Sometimes I forget. I wonder if he forgets he's not actually a battering ram, but is in fact a human male.
Maybe, I mean, it's a very fine line for someone like Mark Briscoe. But a big dropkick into the corner, smashing Mark Briscoe's head against that bottom turnbuckle there. What is he thinking here? Oh, Mark Briscoe cannot lift the big man.
A springboard wheelbarrow bulldog. Very specific move that he caught exactly how he wanted it to. Will this be enough?
No, only a 2 count. Mark Briscoe manages to hold on. Mansoor there, we could just see him calling for the hot tag. But now, Cam Lightning climbing up to the top rope. What can he do? Big moonsault there. And he goes for the cover. Mansoor's getting scared. He comes in to break up that pinfall.
I think that was necessary. I'm not sure Mark Briscoe would have kicked out of that.
Oh, are we about to see the crash of thunder here?
I think so.
Yes, we are! What a devastating move.
And that has hyped him up. And it's looking like the beginning of the end here. Mansoor and Jack Thunder not really getting into this match too much in comparison, but it could be the end already.
Could it be the end? Are they thinking about... They were going to go for the dream catcher, but Mark Briscoe catches him with an elbow and is now just pummeling him on the ground. Goes for cover and it is just a 1 count here. Jack is calling for the hot tag, but Cam, I think he was too out of it after that ground and pound.
Potentially.
Cam Lightning here keeping Mark Briscoe in the match. I think he and Mansoor were going for a double team move.
Well, I'd advise that. I would advise that. Mark Briscoe does need to get himself out of this match as best as possible.
But a big drop kick in his own corner. Mansoor could have easily tagged his partner there, but decided not to.
Well, this is what happens when you're not usually a tag team. The cohesion just isn't there. But eventually we do see Mansoor come in and a swift kick to the face of Jack.
Oh, and he's going for Rolling Thunder. Oh, what a punch to the gut there. And a Superman punch. Cam's getting in. Oh, he went very slowly to break up that pinfall, but maybe he knew Jack had it. He just wanted to deal some damage to Mansoor.
Maybe, but what a changing factor Mansoor has been in this match.
On a spear! Could that be it? Oh, no!
Oh, it could not get closer to a 3 count than that.
No, it could not.
And Cam needs a tag in. He's begging for it. Jack just needs an opening to do so.
I mean, the crowd is loving this screaming tag team wrestling, and that is what we love here in Ring of Honor.
Exactly right. When it's this good, why go anywhere else?
That is true, that is true. Can Jack come back from that, or is Mansoor gonna stay ahead? Jack hits him with an elbow. And he's doing a barrage of kicks, ending with the double knees, and just sitting there.
Maybe he doesn't have a chance to catch his breath.
No, maybe not.
He needs to choose his opportunities more carefully.
And he hits a Spanish fly! Jack is coming back into this match.
Maybe he feels like he has something to prove off last week.
Maybe. What's he doing? He's trying to make it to Cam. Cam wants the tag.
And he thought about it. He did think about it. There was a hesitation there, maybe wanting to prove that he could do it by himself. But he thought better of it. Smart move.
A big springboard moonsault there from Cam. And a big over-the-rope senton. And Jack as well. These two are working better as a team. Still not perfect. There's still room to grow, but it's not bad from these two young Brits.
Well, that's what they say. Teamwork makes the dream team work. I believe that's the famous phrase.
That is definitely the famous phrase. But Cam Lightning and Mark Briscoe are butting heads a little bit, but managed to get only a 1 count there.
A Mansoor not even in his corner. What sort of game plan is this? He can't be tagged in.
Oh! Oh my god, Cam Lightning is busted open after that kick.
Maybe reopening an old wound that he got last week.
Oh! A springboard stunner!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But Cam gets right up. Cam might be finding his way back into this match here.
He needs to. He really does.
I was gonna say that's just what the dream team needs.
And they're calling for it.
The dream catcher is being set up right now. Will they land it? And they do! And they do! This surely has to be it. Oh no, what is Cam Lightning doing?
He's going up top. This is not the time to be doing aerial moves. Surely you have to believe that Mark Briscoe is out there.
He definitely was. I mean, normally what Cam Lightning does is he takes out the opponent on the ringside so he cannot come in to break up the pinfall.
I'll just say it, Cam might have just cost their team the victory there.
They might have. Mark Briscoe is looking for something big here over the ropes. Oh, what a kick. Cam Lightning and Mansoor are fighting on the outside. Oh, but Jack manages to dive out the way of that elbow. What is Jack thinking here? The lightning strike. Could that be it?
This has to be it. This has to be it. Mansoor looking on. And there we go.
Jack picks up the victory for his team after Cam Lightning nearly threw it.
I feel like Jack needed that. After last week, I feel like he needed that for his confidence.
I 100% agree. Now, they started working better as a team, but I feel like it can only go up from here for the Dream Team.